Hello everyone, how you doing? Thought I'd make a video. I watched the videos last night what Pad put up and Decker. Talk to Decker. Aye. So I'm not allowed to mention Davey. Well, the last time I spoke to Davey said I could say what I wanted. He says, you were there. He says, you were there, Cookie. Say what you want. He says, I cannot remember much from the past. And that's what Davey told me. So, and that was about a year ago. Just after that, it was about, you'll know when it was, Pad. It was about 6 weeks after you bought us from the farm when I first come up to see you. And that was about a year ago or something. It was a year ago. Aye. Anyways, I haven't spoken to Davey about anything. You know, that's why I hold back. I didn't want to. Davey's got his own story. If he wants to tell it, he can tell it. There's been no talk of him going on Decker's show. Me and Decker have not discussed that. You know, all we discussed that if Davey ever was to talk about his story, it'd have to be done in the right way, where it's not causing loads of, where it's not just insulting people and calling people this and calling people that. It's just talk about me and Davey when we used to kick a boot together. You know, that's it, right? However, right, Pad, I do want to talk about informants and stuff and that, you know, and I want to talk about how they were handled back when we were kicking about on the streets, when you were kicking about and I was kicking about. Right, because I do believe it being grass the fuck. I believe I got grass the fuck as well. And what's happened with Davey? I don't know what's happened with Davey. I don't believe in newspaper headlines. Let's just get that straight now. I don't believe any newspaper headline are dodgy. Right? They've told lies about loads of people, man. Right? And is it not well known that the police use the newspapers to put out information that divides the villains, the crooks, yeah? Part of the psychological warfare thing going on. And another thing that I'd like to see as well, right, is that all the information that Davey Glover, right, that is allegedly give to police, right, was all bullshit. Every bit of it was bullshit. This is what I've been told. It's not what I know. It's what I've been told. Every bit was bullshit. Right? That none of it was true. And that the only thing that they could see a positive about Davey Glover in the trial, right, was that he returned some old person's furniture that had been stolen out of the house in a burglary. Right? And that he's a grass because, no, he's not. I know exactly what happened that night. Right, listen. Psychological warfare. The police, right, what's happened to Davey there? What's happened to Davey there? I don't know. All I know, right, is that you've got a bunch of paperwork there, mate, right, that needs to be examined, right, properly, right, by people who can say, yeah, this is what it is, and how accurate, and that information that's been given to the police, right, like the paperwork that you've got, that says, giving information on this, giving information on that, and see how true that information was that was given to the police. Police intelligence wars. They changed the way they handled the police informants. Why did they do that? Was it because the crooks were winning the war in the police intelligence? Was it because of that? Because they just got fed fucking information that was fucking untrue. I remember when I was kicking about, all the villains were on the streets. They were running circles round the police. I wonder why. Because the police could get anybody to tell them the truth, I believe. They couldn't get information. Right? All the villains and all the criminals on the street back then in the West End, right? They were doing what they wanted 90% of the time. Right? Tyneside riots. Think about the Tyneside riots. Look what we done on the Tyneside riots. We smashed the fucking place up. We had full control of the streets for 3 nights. 3 nights. That's how much of a grip. It changed the way Northumbria police. They changed their policies on how the water police were. From then on, that's when things started to get rough. You know, I think it's unfair how you're going on with Decker, right? I thought, right, Steve Rafe, the live that Decker done with Steve Rafe in Sean Atwood, right? Now, Decker put himself on the line for you, man, there. Aye, the live, I totally agree with you, right? The live, yes. It wasn't right to push you into the live with Steve Rafe and that, especially when they're not gonna give you anything. They're just gonna deny everything you've got to say and not talk. Well, I don't know. But I understand the live. You weren't ready for it because the support you had round you, it wasn't right. No, you're in a better place. No, so Decker, that's the only thing with Decker, right, was that live, as far as I was concerned, right? And I think he was the live he tried to get you to do with your enemy, right? I didn't see anything else. I think Decker put his neck on the line when he went on that live and confronted Steve Rafe on a range of issues for you. I just think it's mad, Pat, how you twist things. Now, if Davey wants to talk to me, he'll talk to us. It's as simple as that. If he doesn't, he won't. But I know one thing, right? Davey won't be coming on any podcasts. I don't believe Davey's got any plans of coming on any podcasts at all. I don't know if he's in the right place or what, right? I hope he is, right? But I don't think that he's going to come on any podcasts. I don't think it's right for him to do it. But however, you can't just fucking rip the arse out of him all the fucking time about fucking shit. However, man, where's your empathy? Help you deal with the situation in a more rational manner? No, it's just abuse all the time. If Davey wants to have his say, let him have his say. It's got simple as you've had your say. You've had loads of things to say. All he's done is he wound you up with Steve Rafe. Aye. So, oh, now this video is going to send you mad, right? I'm not bothered. But I'm going to stick up with Davey. Not because I think it was what was going on back then and all that shit, because I didn't, right? But because I think that it's right today to be alright with Davey. Today it is right for to be alright with Davey. I don't get involved in any crap or anything like that. Either do you. And it's alright to sit and talk things through, even if it's just on a personal level. And I'm willing to sit with Davey anytime and sit and talk things through and keep things totally 100% private. But as for talk on deck of show, no, no talk on deck of show at all. None talk on deck of show at all about Davey coming on. None at all. You got your you've got your battles that you're in with and that you're doing and all that. That's fair enough. Them's your battles. I stay out of them. And it's my business if I want to talk to Davey about our past, mine and Davey's past. Right? And work things out and see what happened back then and what have you. Right? That's my business, not yours. Now, I don't know if Decker would have Davey on his podcast. I haven't asked him. I just can't believe what you're doing with Decker. How you're trying to twist things. How am I, Pad?